very first time I saw your face, a part of me, yeah, forever changed. But I was one of many more, I never had a chance. You had the few, offer you the world. Some promise you, yeah, their eyes will turn. So I don't feel like them anymore, I'm just being myself. I can never make you rush, I'll be here still hanging on. I may never be the one, but I've got all the time in the world. I don't want to make you rush, 'cause I'll be here still hanging on. I just wanna be the one. You got all the time in the world.
All right, welcome everyone to Kid Legends number 9 of the YDSC Spring 2021 season. Here at Ready to Go, we're going to be live streaming today's event. We have 6 pilots in grades 2 through 5 who are going to be competing in a couple different classes with a little range of skill sets, which is great. We love to see kids of all skills coming in and flying with us. So we're going to jump right in because we're about 10-15 minutes behind. We do need to try and get done here at a reasonable time. So 6 o'clock is the target, but let's get going. So first up in match number 1 today, we're going to have... Oh, get me off the screen here. Hold on. We'll do this one. So many things. We got Bacon Boy, Jaguars King, and Blue Jag. I think Bacon Boy and Jaguars King are from the New Jersey, New York area, somewhere in there. Marty knows, but he's out helping some other people at the moment. And then I know Blue Jag is from here in town in Minneapolis. Came into Ready to Go a couple weeks ago. We got him hooked up, and he's now flying in our crew, which is great. Yeah, so if this is your first time watching Kid Legends and you don't know what's going on, basically we run programs for everyone from 2nd grade up through college and sometimes beyond, but today's event, or today's spring live stream, is for 2nd through 5th graders. We start everyone in the simulator, and for their very first races, we usually start them on what is basically an oval. I think we're going to be in something a little bit more complicated than an oval today. It's going to be our kind of Kid Legends specific slalom course. It's kind of a figure 8, it's super fun, and we have these 3 pilots warming up. I'm going to jump on over and take a look at what that looks like, riding along with Jaguars King as he rips around the course. And look who sits down with me right now is Intent to be Human, or Jason Kasovic. He is the father of one of the pilots who will be racing in the next heat. And I see Happy's coming over here to yell at me about a quad. I'm live streaming, bud. Talk to me in a minute. And then we will go from there. I'm ready if you are, Brian, if we want to send them, and we will get Marty in here to sub out me in just a few minutes. All right.
Are you in this race or no?
No, he's in the next one.
Boy, I am excited for this one. Who we got racing? We got Jaguars King on the screen. Takes an early lead, but Bacon Boy is not giving to him early, and Blue Jag in 3rd place there. 2 gates behind, so a little bit of a separation. It's always fun seeing new names in the Kid Legends series here at YDSC.
It is fun.
I'm always so grateful for that, because I just think back to Book flying at all the events and stuff, and just how fun it is to have more youth pilots involved, and like all of our great competitors here. Lap 4, we got Jaguars King out front on gate number 2 with Bacon Boy on lap number 3, and Blue Jag only 1 gate behind Bacon Boy. So a real contest for 2nd and 3rd. Jaguars King has got a big lead on lap number 5, so I think he's going to come around and finish this out. There it is, checkered flag, but it's still a close one between Blue Jag and Bacon Boy. Got Blue Jag taking it nice and steady. Bacon Boy on lap number 5, gonna take it here. Oh, gotta hit the gate. Struggling with it. Oh, there it is. Nice job. You too?
All right. What did I miss, Jason?
Well, we had a great run from Jaguar King, who took it handily. And we had a real race-off between Bacon Boy and Blue Jag. Blue Jag let it go in that 5th lap, but was really a contender throughout it.
Was that the first heat of this group?
Match number
First
1.
heat of this group. Okay. Well, I'm sorry that I joined late. I was talking to this great family from Omaha, Nebraska. Omaha, Nebraska is definitely emerging in the YDSC, I'm proud to say.
Yeah.
And we got some crazy Roblox players here at Ready Tech Go today, but I guess we're going to go 4 more times with this group of beginners in Kid Legends. Of course, Kid Legends, you name the Kid Legends, Jason. This was a concept that you came up with, and you called the kids Kid Legends. Why?
Well, I just figure anyone who's in 2nd to 5th grade who's racing drones like this is obviously a legend and still very much a kid. So it just seemed natural. We got Vuk here. He's one of the original pilots, original Kid Legends here, and enjoying his root beer down at Ready Tech Go. Anyone who's in the state of Minnesota who wants to come down in the metro area, you're welcome to join us. Or if you want to travel, you can come down and visit. It's a great place to contribute and compete.
And it is, and we will see this young man flying in just a second, but let's stick with the beginners. Are they ready to go again, Sauer? Okay.
All right, I just want to thank all the pilots coming out here, the youth participants. It's so great to have you guys competing and just even participating. It's not always about the winning or losing. It's just having a good time in a nice structured activity. So thanks so much to the pilots. We got Bacon Boy out front, but Jaguars King moves into first place on the 2nd lap. Real contest right here. Oh, Bacon Boy hits the flag and goes down. Oh, that's a tough one. It's going to give an opportunity to Blue Jag, but he is a little bit behind. Jaguars King securing first place here, looks like he's coming into the 4th lap. A lot of room for Bacon Boy to make up. It's going to be a tough one. Blue Jag
They're
might be
going
able
5,
to do it.
right? So he's got 1 more lap to hang on to here. Jaguars King, who won the first one, looks like he's in the driver's seat here on the 2nd one. Bacon Boy chasing as is Blue Jag.
Takes it.
And it is Jaguars King. Let's watch what Bacon Boy is seeing as he goes FPV.
Oh, he's going
This is
swoopy.
the figure 8 course.
Kind of wrestling with it like an alligator around those corners, trying to get it to point where he needs it to. Some Steve Irwin flying going on here. Bacon Boy comes around 2nd place. Not far ahead of Blue Jag. Blue Jag is really trying to stitch together some clean laps. Great finish.
Good job, Blue Jag on the finish. All right, that's 2 wins for Jaguars King. It's up to Bacon Boy and Blue Jag to make the most of these next 3 scoring heats in this first group. You can't get too far behind before you start notching some wins. So let's see what happens as these guys. Of course, this is just fun flying in figure 8s, but it's nice to push yourself and see if you can catch the leader. And the leader currently is Jaguars King. Jaguars King from New Jersey, Jason. He's our New Jersey pilot. Bacon Boy's from New York, and Blue Jag's from right here in Minnesota.
We've got a pilot from New Jersey? That's great. And he's part of the Kid Legends program? That's wonderful.
Yes.
I'm so glad that he's part of it.
Ooh, look at those. That was close. These guys are trying to hit each other, I think. This is awesome. Check it out. Oh.
Yeah, zoom in.
That's fun.
Well, I think I'm going to be looking line of sight on this race and trying to understand where the pilots are gaining time. Because I'm watching Blue Jag, who has a really clean line, but it's a little bit slower. Where Bacon Boy is really sending it quickly, but he's overshooting the corners and losing time there. So these pilots are taking different approaches in how they're doing it, and they're coming out with different wins. I'd like to see. I thought Bacon Boy was pushing on Jaguars King in the first 2 laps the last time, so I thought he could have really gone for it. And then at the end of the race, I felt like Blue Jag was putting it together to come up on Bacon Boy in 2nd. So some real competition there, and I think an opportunity. Yeah. All right, sounds like Brian here's ready to go. Sour Power, our race manager, putting him on the line.
There's the countdown. Here they go. Bacon Boy with a fast start. We saw that last time too, Jason.
Great cornering. Look at that, Marty. He didn't lose as many seconds on the backside. He came in with a nice pre-turn.
How does
just-
Jaguars King get that edge? Bacon Boy got the faster start, but what does Jaguars King do to make the pass?
I think he's rounding out his corner, so he's not having to accelerate as much and instead carrying his momentum through. Ooh, great sequence from Bacon Boy. He moves out. Let's watch his corner here. Swings it wide. Comes in tight. Ooh, great line.
Oh, it goes down.
Goes down. Jaguars King moves in on the 4th lap. It's going to come down to the 5th lap here, Marty. Oh, Blue Jay's on his 4th lap, too. He's in it as well. This is the closest race we've had.
Jaguars King has to go
Jaguars King
back. What does
missed it.
that mean?
Bacon Boy missed it, too. Where did he? Oh, what a race.
Jaguars King he left the door open, but Bacon Boy and Blue Jag just weren't close enough to make it happen.
I think
Another
that was
win for Jaguars King.
Was that a PR for Blue Jag? I feel like 59 seconds was quite a time for him.
I think so. I don't know if he's broken a minute yet. So Blue Jag, really nice flying. Our newcomer here in Minnesota, going up against the East Coast Dynamos. Jaguars King and Bacon Boy coming to us from the Eastern time zone. By the way, this is our first daylight savings race of the season. I hope everybody enjoyed losing an hour over the weekend. Get a little extra daylight in our day. Gotta love that. All right, so that's 3 of 5 total heats. Let's keep these pilots going because we got 3 other pilots waiting in the next group, waiting patiently. We got great elementary students that know how to wait patiently.
All right, so starting off, they're going to shoot it real quick and then hook it in. Jaguars King gets a really nice line. He sequences it through the slalom. Comes in, he's taking a wide, takes a little bit tight there, but keeps it really hooked in nice. Not losing his momentum. Yeah, very much, Marty. You see that he's keeping it all the way through.
He's really becoming a solid pilot, but
Bacon Boy gets a clean hook onto the 3rd lap, though.
he's going high.
Yeah, it's a little bit high there. He's got to stay down or else it's not going to count the gauge.
Control that altitude. This is going to be close, Jason. Check this out. Oh, a little tap on the ground.
They're going to come around to the
Ooh.
5th lap. And Blue Jay's on his 4th lap, too, so if he pulls it together.
Comes down to this.
Oh, my God. Okay, the turn. Oh, Bacon Boy went wide, but he pulled it in. Oh, who's going to get the turn? Oh, Jaguars King gets him on the inside. Oh!
7 hundredths of a second.
Oh, my goodness. Great racing. Bacon Boy, that must have been a PR for you on that one. I think that was a really fast race. And Blue Jag, 56 seconds. Look at his time.
7 milliseconds.
Kid Legends.
7 milliseconds. And the Kid Legends. Bacon Boy and Jaguars King, that was amazing. And Blue Jag, yes, shaved another 3-4 seconds off his time. Blue Jag, they better watch out for you. They're worrying about each other, and here you come. This is fantastic to watch. Gotta love this first group. We've got one more to go. Jaguars King looking for the clean sweep, but Bacon Boy was right there that time. Couldn't have been closer. We've only seen, last Thursday we had a 2 millisecond difference. 7 is just as close. I mean, you can't get any closer than that. That was a blast to see. Let's see what happens on this last one, though. Can Blue Jag sneak all the way up and make it interesting for Bacon Boy and Jaguars King? Can Jaguars King complete the sweep? This is the elementary school drone racing here in the YDSC. Kid Legends, Wednesdays. Let's go, Sour. You're wondering what that means.
Yeah, I'm going to go for it.
I was just going to say, if you're wondering what I mean by let's go Sour, it means Sour Power, our race manager, is going to line these guys up. So we are ready to go. Go ahead.
You guys finger up some waiting here. One thing I'm going to be looking for in this last race, Jaguars King, Bacon Boy, Blue Jag, you're all having great races. But what I'm seeing is that there's a couple crashes every race. So whoever doesn't crash might win just on that merit alone. And on the other side, taking your turns wide to begin with and exiting them tight. That's going to be something too.
Gotta keep it clean. That is usually the case. Bacon Boy likes to finish stuff fast.
Oh, there it is.
Jaguars King makes the pass, though.
Yeah, Jaguars King's got a really nice line, but Bacon Boy is sending it a little bit harder. Bacon Boy's really got to wrap it around those corners. He's losing time because he's overshooting it, so he's got to think more circular. Jaguar King coming around with clean lines, maybe dip his shoulder in, lean into it a little bit more. And Blue Jay struggling to find that 3rd lap as he comes around, though. Marty, is this our last race for this series of the Kid Legends?
Last heat for this group, yes.
Jaguar King looking really good right now. We're going to have to move him up to the Fast Boys here pretty soon.
He does it. He completes the sweep. Bacon Boy right there. And Blue Jag.
46 again. Wow, great
Wow.
times. Let's see what Blue Jag here gets. 57 again. Look
Another
at
fast one.
sub 1 minute.
This is what it's all about. These pilots are getting better each and every heat. That was 5 in a row from this first group. Jaguars King, all 5 in a row. Congratulations, Jaguars King. Bacon Boy and Blue Jag, you guys were looking very fast as well. Great race experience, great improvement, and super fun to watch, you guys. All right, well, you guys will be back in just a moment for our next drone game, but now we're moving on, continuing racing with our second group. These are the pilots with a little bit more mileage, a little bit more time in the air. Do they call it mileage in drone racing? A little bit more stick time, I guess, right? Is that what you call it? What did we say?
Yeah. You guys have been flying for a little bit longer.
All right, so these pilots, I don't know if we have a graphic for them ready.
Joe's going to kick that up here.
Is. All right, it looks like it's just 2 pilots now. We have, oh, this is quite a matchup right here, I gotta say. These 2 pilots have got to know each other, and they are bookending the grade levels of Kid Legends. As Jason said before, it's grades 2 through 5 in Kid Legends. Well, on your left is our 5th grader from Metropolis, Illinois, a pilot who is young and experienced, flies the big drones outside, flies the small drones inside, and flies here in the simulator with us. This is Flyboy 2009, a force to be reckoned with for sure. As a 5th grader in Illinois, he's even going to be flying our Microtrack Smash course and getting on our Microtrack Smash board, which is really exciting from there in Metropolis, Illinois. But he gets to go up against the other end of the grade spectrum here, the 2nd grader from Minneapolis, Minnesota, someone you know very well, Jason. This is your son, Jedi Wolf, and these 2 have become quite the rivals, haven't they?
Oh, yeah. They've been going back and forth all season long. I think when Vuk sets out to that line, there's usually one other pilot who can give him a real run for his money. And Flyboy puts together some very clean laps. Like, these guys are racing on a tiny whoop, brushed whoop, I believe, for a little spec racer. And so one of the limitations for this as a class of drone is that it doesn't have a lot of power. And so even if you're a very efficient pilot, there's not a lot of places for you to make up time if you start messing it up. So these pilots are really pushed to their limits in terms of consistency as young but very talented pilots.
All right, so we're going to do the same thing here. 5 laps. These pilots have 5 chances at each other. Did I say 5 laps? I meant 5 heats is what I meant. 5 heats. 2 laps each heat, and this is a different course. This is a much more involved course, I'll say. There's a lot more happening here. We need to switch back to... There we go.
Let's go. Guess mic speakers. My mic is really quiet. Okay, how about this? Owen, can you hear me a little bit better there, buddy? I moved the microphone into my mouth here a little bit more.
Okay.
That might be it. Hello, Easy
Thank you,
Racer.
Owen Morrison.
Dustin, let's go. I agree with you.
Okay, let's see. So, a note as you're watching, Jedi Wolf is flying as Viper X. He's signed in on the legendary Viper X's Velocidrone account. So if you see Viper X, that is Jedi Wolf. I'll try to make that clear for everybody as we watch. Let's line them up. I'm excited to see this 2-lap heat get underway.
The pilots can't respond, I don't think, but they can hear us. Let's see this Flyboy and Jedi Wolf. Great race. So right off the bat, we've got Flyboy out front. He's got a 3-gate lead over Jedi Wolf. This is a course that I believe they both know. I don't know how often Jedi Wolf flies this, so if Caden knows the course, he might have an advantage in this first race especially.
Flyboy out in front in that green drone for St. Paddy's Day.
Huh.
Through the tunnel and now into the interesting cross feature here.
Oh, There you go. Now Jedi Wolf is learning the course. Ooh, catches the gate. Yeah,
As the voice of the non-pilot here, Jason, I'm just going to point out this is extremely hard. All these gates and elevation changes, these kids are making it look easy. Again, these are grade school pilots. They are just making it look like this is just something you do. It's not. It takes a lot of time. I know your son has put in a lot of time, as has Flyboy. Oh, a little bit of, I guess.
Yeah, I missed a gate there. So Jedi Wolf starting to see a little bit behind. But, you know, I think this first race for both pilots is just to get familiar with the course. I think, you know, there's only 2 of them racing here. So if you don't get first, you get second. So a far back second isn't so much all that different than a close second. So it might be a chance to kind of take a breather and just learn and really throw down in those 2nd through 5th races.
Flyboy is done. Let's watch Jedi Wolf finishing it out, and we can see what it looks like in first-person view on this course.
Boy, great flying. I love watching these guys fly. For such young pilots, they're
Nice
so
finish.
talented. Great racing from both pilots. Flyboy taking the win on match number 1. One distinction between the 2 of them, I believe Jaden is flying on angle mode, and Vuk, Viper X Jedi Wolf here, is flying on acro. So you can see that in how their first-person view goes. A little bit different characteristics and mannerisms in their piloting.
With that little flip. So we know that Flyboy, when he flies the bigger drones outside, he flies in acro mode. But as is the tradition, he's flying the micros in angle mode, but you don't have to. You can fly in acro, and that's what Jedi Wolf is doing. Interesting to point that out. And you can do more freestyle things in acro mode. Basically, it's gives you more control and not automatic leveling, essentially, right?
Yeah. You know, I think, though, for Tiny Whoop, you can be quicker in your angle adjustments with an angle mode stick. So there's totally preference. Many people stick to angle mode for Tiny Whoops for good reason. Vuk is a freestyler and likes to send it. So.
Yeah, and there he is. Kind of, we're watching him flying. He's just wiggling up there in the sky, kind of demonstrating what that looks like. Okay, let's line him up again. This is heat 2 of 5. Again, it's a 2-lapper.
They should both know the course now, so we'll see how this plays out. Jaden has Flyboy has a very nice start, a very clean exit with good speed. We see Jedi Wolf having to throttle up just a little bit before he sends it on a stick, so he's still getting used to how this drone handles. Having some trouble with the gates there, taking the line a little bit wide, so he's going to have to rely on Flyboy having a little bit of a struggle on the second lap. Well, he does go down.
Flyboy goes down next to the tunnel, though. He recovers quickly.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to see several falls and 2 or 3 good laps out of Jedi Wolf here. Good sequencing from Flyboy, 2009. So among our kid legends here, we've got our 2nd through 5th graders, and they are learning the discipline of clean flight, which is very challenging conceptually. Like these guys are holding an active working memory of this space in their brains, while they're also trying to navigate it at high speed. Really appreciate that as a good cognitive practice.
And they are just highly skilled at a young age, so the name Kid Legends is apt. It's amazing to see what these pilots can do. Every Wednesday, we have the Kid Legends racing and playing drone games. So after this racing, we have drone games, and there it is. Flyboy gets another win. Let's see.
It's a pretty
Jedi
complicated
Wolf
course.
navigating that cross. This is a tricky course.
Yeah, really got to stay consistent.
Boom.
Nice racing.
Nice finish, both pilots. Okay, so only about 15 seconds different there.
We did talk about this rivalry, though. I mean, every time Gaden and Vuk are showing up, they are both putting down. I don't know who's won more than the other. I think they both go back and forth pretty often, actually.
They do. I think they enjoy flying against each other as well. And I don't know if they've ever. I guess they maybe did meet. Did they meet in person?
Not in real life. I don't
guess
think.
they never did. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Someday
no,
that might happen.
Probably. Here in Minnesota, we'll be hosting events come in the future. YDSC is very much in its youth in terms of organizational development, so a lot to come.
All right, 2 down, 3 to go. Let's see as they get more familiar with this course. A tricky course that Sour Power served up today.
Oh, for sure. Nice one, though. It's got a nice sequence. good start this time from. Oh, missed the gate. So he's got to remember. So one thing that goes into this, if you want to fly it really efficiently, to do it as a tiny whoop, you really have to anticipate every turn that's coming up, because you don't have enough power to correct for mistakes, and so you kind of have to pre-turn, and you have to plan for these and anticipate it. We saw Jedi Wolf get a little bit hung up in the beginning on an early gate, but Flyboy goes down, so they're within 5 gates of each other. I think if either racer has a very clean second lap, it could be their race. Flyboy just entering his second lap.
Into that triple square section. This is an interesting little part right here.
Yeah. I think Jedi Wolf is really struggling to remember the course and the little nuance, because it's like every time he's coming through that first gate, he's missing the pre-turn, so he has to kind of go back and correct for it. It's giving Flyboy a chance to really extend his lead just with some smooth consistency. It's helpful to be in first because you don't feel rushed then. Comes around.
Wow, another solid run. Let's
Yeah.
watch first-person view on Jedi Wolf.
Yeah.
Flying that cool acro mode.
Yeah.
Wow. Incredible for a second grader.
He's got to be a little bit more accurate on his turns if he wants to pull it off in the third lap or the fourth race here.
I like that little power loop, though. Nice job.
Good racing, guys. This is a tough course. A lot of back and forth. Not as much flow course in terms of like spec racing, but much more of your traditional tiny whoop coursework where it's very intricate and very tight.
Flyboy, any thoughts on this course I can pass along to the viewers? An hour. Sorry, what was that, Flyboy? You like it. All right. He says it's fun. He's doing well on it. We've got Jedi Wolf here ready to go using one of our gaming PCs. Really nice to fly on the sim and on these PCs. So if you want to give it a shot, come on into Ready to Go, give it a try. We got 2 more, I believe, with this group, and then it's on to the next game. So let's line them up. We had another pilot that was planning to join this group, but had to leave for some reason, so we're down to 2, but these 2 are fun to watch. Flyboy really does have this thing dialed up. Oh, but Jedi Wolf's in the lead here.
Oh, yeah,
Having a
Jedi
good
Wolf had a
run.
clean start. So now he's playing the course like he actually knows it. So he's pre-turning the turns and he's getting himself set up for the angles. Oh, Flyboy goes down and gives Jedi Wolf a little bit of an advantage. So he's coming around leading for the first time now in the first lap through a tight sequence. I believe that sequence definitely gives a little bit of an advantage to an angle mode racer as they can navigate those tight sequences. But great figure eights from both of them as they come around on the second lap. Very tight racing. Great pre-turns from both of them as they come around the end of the first phase here. Flyboy out in front. Oh, Flyboy gets hung up and he goes down, so it gives Jedi Wolf, but he misses the... Oh, no, he hits it! So he's out in front now. Jedi Wolf on lap number 2 with the lead. He's got about 2 gates on him here.
And Flyboy catch up. He's going to have to get out of that tunnel. He got stuck in the tunnel. Now he is. He's out, but here comes Jedi Wolf.
Well, we got 115 out of
Rocking.
Flyboy last time.
And he gets it.
114. Great time, too.
Wow, Flyboy was giving it all he had to kind of get back in that one, but Jedi Wolf grabs his first win of the series. Nice job, Jedi Wolf.
Good racing,
Flying
guys.
here at Ready, Tech, Go.
I really enjoyed watching that. You know, the 2 pilots are performing very well. They're flying different lines and different courses, so it's neat to see how they show up. What's up, Book?
Nice win.
Good
Doing
racing.
a little dance. All right, you got one more though. You got to go
Get
prove
back
it.
to work. Get back to work. So Kid Legends is all about having a good time, having fun. You know, everyone here is 2nd to 5th grade. It's a good space to compete and a good space to show off your skills. But more than
You have a
anything,
mask?
it's just a chance to get together and have a good time.
We have all masks in here. All right. One more to go with this group, and then it's on to the next game. Kid Legends Wednesday, we usually go for about an hour, so the 5 o'clock hour Central Time.
Here we go, Marty. Final race of our top group for the night. Jedi Wolf versus Flyboy. Flyboy again with a really nice start. He's got a great setup there. You know, it's a long race though, so I think both these pilots need to remember that they've got 2 whole laps to get their work done. Smooth and clean gets them ahead, I think, over time. Flyboy out front, just 2 gates ahead. He's got a little bit of a lead over Jedi Wolf right now. Oh, Jedi Wolf goes down, so that's going to give Flyboy
on the tunnel. Yeah.
Good sequencing.
Flyboy in command at the moment, but you're right. This sport teaches patience and perseverance, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. You know, patience to stay early in the first lap and know you don't have to push it into risky times. You can take it easy and see what your opponent does. So a little bit of strategy and a little bit of self-moderation.
Flyboy is explaining, as he's flying and leading this race, he's telling me that he just learned the word perseverance in school like 3 weeks ago. Well, he's demonstrating it here. You should tell your teacher, Flyboy, that you... Look at that, vocab points. Wow, 109, super fast time.
Yeah.
And here comes Jedi Wolf rounding out.
It's going to be like a 120, I bet. 118, very good times.
Nice job, pilots. All the racers, fantastic. Flying. Again, what you just saw is not easy. These kids have been putting in time. They love it. They have fun with it. And they are learning such amazing piloting skills that they can use the rest of their life. So really fun to see the Kid Legends showing up on another Wednesday, a special Wednesday, St. Patrick's Day Wednesday. And that's it for the racing. But we don't just race on Kid Legends Wednesday. We have drone games, and I believe today's drone game, drum roll pilots, all the pilots get to play. The first group and the second group all mixed together, and it's, yes, quad and seek, everybody, quad and seek.
Yay!
Now let's see, the winner of our first race was Jaguars King. So Jaguars King, well, do we start? I guess we just start with Jaguars King. Jaguars King will be our first hider. Sauer, does that sound right? Okay, I gotta get my stopwatch ready. Is there, what have you learned from watching the hide and seek games, Jason, in the YDSC so far? Is there anything that pilots should pay attention to?
Well, I don't know. I've seen some really obvious spots work really well. Like if you can find that one spot that just no one's really gonna go look at, or is obvious but not worth paying attention to, that can be the best spot. So I just love the inventiveness. I love how this is a non-competitive game like racing. You know, it's way different kinds of role play. So I think it's fun that we get to show up and do drone stuff without always just trying to grind out a leaderboard.
Yeah, hide and seek is just one of the most classic basic games. Oh my gosh, look at this map. It looks like a hide and seek place to me. I'm gonna turn off the chat. Where in the world are we here?
If you hit R, it'll pull you to the normal respawn point. Oh wow. This is a
Hey, Sour Power says you gotta stay around the castle. All right. Okay, Jaguars King, can you hear me? Jaguars King, are you there? Okay, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds to hide. When you're done hiding, you gotta stay put, throttle down, okay? You ready? Gotta stay outside the castle, is that correct, Sour Power?
Well, I'm going to be curious to see how people play this one. This is a big map.
This is a big map. This is outside, like hide and seek was meant to be played.
I suppose.
Are you giving it up, Flyboy? Flyboy's messing with people's minds, I think. But Jaguars King... Jaguars King is the first hider, though.
So we got going on.
Well, we're waiting for our race manager. All right. So, Kid Legends is actually far out ahead of all the other divisions here in the Soaring Spring season because we've had to take some Thursdays off for the high school and middle school kids. We've taken some Fridays off for the college kids. But every Wednesday we've been doing Kid Legends, and these kids have been showing up. It's really fun to see them remembering that Wednesday is race day, or Kid Legends Day, and they get to play all these drone games. When drones are fun, and they are, then skill development just falls right out of it.
I agree, Marty. You know, we have a lot of people come into the mall here, and we're still figuring out the whole pathway towards FPV and to how to fly drones. But one of the things that happens is that people come in, they're like, how do I do this amazing thing? They see the course. They're like, that's cool. I want that. And we have to tell them, like, well, it's so hard that you probably can't do it. You have to practice first. And so it's great that these folks are Kid Legends here. These pilots are coming in. They're getting their skills up way high because they're just having a good time. And now, if they would come into a sweet spot like Ready, Tech, Go with all of our cool stuff here to fly, they'd be welcome to fly it as soon as they walk through the door because they're skilled, experienced pilots at this point. And that's really cool.
Absolutely. Look at this castle. This is going to be insane. I'm waiting for the go-ahead from Sour Power to get Jaguar's King into... We're waiting for the word ready from Jaguar's King.
How exciting.
He's ready. Okay, Jaguar's King. You have 30 seconds to hide starting now. Remember, when you find your hiding spot, you gotta be stationary. You gotta keep it on the ground. 20 seconds left.
You know, it was always a hard thing when I played hide and seek as a kid to try to feel...
He's ready.
Ooh,
he's ready.
You got it.
Sorry, Jason.
Okay.
He hid fast. Now it's time to go into FPV and see what's happening with these pilots. Everybody else, you got 2 minutes to find Jaguar's King. And start. We're on with Blue Jag. Let's see, where's Bacon Boy? Bacon Boy's just doing some fun aerial exploration. Oh, can't show that. Well, where? Look at that.
Oh, great find. Oh, there's so Flyboy gets the first one. Just about what, 25 seconds into the round or so?
Was that? Why does it say ghost on him?
Is that the?
Is he here? Oh, that's him.
By who?
Different. Another player.
By who?
Got it. Well, but did he find? He didn't find Jaguar's King then.
Yeah, you were on Ghost's character, the white one. I don't think that was the right person. That might have been the issue.
Yeah, I think Jaguar's King. Have you been found?
I don't know if Ghost is part of the Kid Legends group or if he's just a pilot in the room.
He's here at Ready, Tech, Go.
Oh, is he?
And he's sampling. Yes.
Oh,
And he's flying under the Apple Valley pilot's name.
Ah.
But I didn't get the memo until we saw it happen. And Flyboy found a pilot, which is that's his job. But where is Jaguar's King? Jaguar's King, have you been found yet?
I don't see him. Oh, this is a very challenging course. How much time we got left on Jaguar's King?
5 seconds.
I think he's going to take this round. I think everyone's going to take this. It's going to really come down to whether or not someone misses it, I think. This is going to be an everyone's the winner kind of hide and go seek day, I think.
Flyboy thought he had him, but that is it. 2 minutes, pilots. All right, Jaguar's King, don't give up your spot. You found a good one. Yeah, but you're right. I think the advantage is on the hider side this time with all this real estate to choose from.
All right, who do we have next on the hiding
Nice job,
side?
Jaguar's King. Next is Flyboy. Flyboy was the winner of the other race series, so Flyboy 2009, you get to go. You tell me that you're ready to hide, and I will. I gotta reset my watch. Okay. Flyboy, are you ready? I gotta get off of him so I don't see. Okay, Flyboy, you have 30 seconds starting now. Flyboy is looking for the ideal hiding spot in this whole crazy scene. It's a castle. Kind of feels like the Renaissance Festival. That's half the time. He's got 15 seconds left, not even. He's ready. He took less than 30. Nice job, Flyboy. Okay, pilots. Your turn to find Flyboy on this St. Patrick's Day edition of Kid Legends. You got 2 minutes starting now.
No.
There's Bacon Boy. We're on board with Bacon Boy as he's flying around. That's a pretty good idea. Start high and just survey the scene. He's looking around for
A lot of good places to hide. You know, one thing I like about the game too is that this is a built environment. So, you know, the Kid Legends pilots in here, they're learning about how to have fun in a 3D space that's user generated.
Blue Jag. Nice job. Wow,
Great
not an
work.
easy thing to do.
Yeah.
I think I found him and I was trying to figure out who is it. It was Blue Jag. Blue Jag finds the 5th grader. Flyboy 2009. Okay.
Blue
Well, that
Jag-
means Blue Jag gets to hide next.
Who won the first round? Flyboy. No, who won the first round?
Well, I don't think anyone found Jaguar's King in the first round, so.
Okay. So Blue Jag. So right now, since Blue Jag had that find, if Blue Jag also wins this hiding round, I think it puts him in a very good spot to win this because it's going to be hard for anyone to find someone on this map. So,
He's got an incentive to hide well.
Yep.
Okay, I'm resetting. Blue Jag, are you ready to hide? Okay, nice job finding. You got 30 seconds to hide, starting now. Thank you. All right, so we're on board with Jaguar's King as we're waiting for Blue Jag to hide. Blue Jag, pilot from Minnesota. Liked having him here in the YDSC, Kid Legends. All right, he's got 13 seconds left. I got a phone call coming in. 5 seconds left, Blue Jag. And time is up. I hope you have a hiding spot because everyone's going to start coming for you right now. Everybody else, you're looking for Blue Jag. You got 2 minutes starting now. Okay, let's see. Here's Flyboy. Flyboy is just on the ground.
And Blue Jag is the blue color.
Oh, yeah, they went right there. Found him right there up on the ceiling.
Oh wow. Oh, maybe he crashed and respawned at the spawn. That could be it.
Oh, is that what happened? Yeah.
Gotta keep your stick
Blue
down.
Jag was at the. There's the tie between Bacon Boy and Flyboy. The boys tying. But Blue Jag, you can tell me and I can pass along to the audience. Was that your spot or did you respawn back at the spawn point? Yeah, all right, so hiding is tricky. You gotta make sure you've landed and you're not crashing when you get to your hide spot. 30 seconds is a challenge. So let's see, what do we have left here? I think because Bacon Boy was in on that find and has not hid yet. Bacon Boy, are you ready to hide? Okay, Bacon Boy, you got 30 seconds. Just tell me when you're ready. Start now. Nice slow flight by Jaguar's King. Looks really peaceful. And he goes into the tree. Going through the trees. I like it.
Classic
Bacon Boy, you
90
get
whooping.
15 seconds. You ready, Bacon Boy? He's ready. Okay, I'm resetting my stopwatch, going with the wrist style. Pilots, you got 2 minutes to find Bacon Boy in red. Starting now. It's Kid Legends. Drone Games Wednesdays. Wait, somebody found him?
No, I don't think he saw him. I think he passed him.
Flyboy said chasing him.
Wait, you can't be chasing him. He's supposed to be landed. Let's get clear on the rules of the game here. This is hide and seek.
What's happening here? Jaguar's King.
Oh!
Jaguar's King was there and he was chasing his friend. Wow. Bacon Boy, did you take off and start running?
I got a little scared there. I got found out. I don't know if you could do that. So that put Jaguar's King 2 points up then?
Jaguar's King?
Yes, that's the second point now, or? Because Blue Jag has a point for finding, and Jaguar's King got found, I think, but now he has a point for finding. So we've got several people with 1 point.
Well, the only people that haven't hidden yet,
Ooh,
according to my records, is Jedi Wolf. We got one hider left. Is that right? Is it the only? Okay, well, and we're coming up on the end of our hour, so this is it. This is the finale. Jedi Wolf, are you ready to hide? He's ready. You got 30 seconds starting now.
So it can be a three-way tie here. If Jedi Wolf successfully hides without getting found, it could result in a three-way tie. If Jedi Wolf hides but gets found, it could give enough points to one person to win it all. You're in a spot there, Jedi Wolf? All right.
Jedi Wolf has a spot. That means it's time. Now he's here ready to go. Now he gets to watch and see if anybody can find him. This is what out-of-body hide-and-seek is all about. Pilots, you got 2 minutes. Find pilot now known as Viper X, Jedi Wolf. Starting now. 2 minutes. Okay, Bacon Boy, looking around. Let's see where everybody is. I think Jedi Wolf was planning his spot for a while. I think he was just waiting for his chance to hide. He plans ahead. It's my experience. Oh, Flyboy!
Oh.
And I was on the right camera angle that time.
Wait. Is Flyboy watching the stream by chance? Because he knew exactly where to go. Did he somehow see the player indicators from the stream, or did he find it? How did they fly? How did they know to fly straight down there from so far away?
You could see a little bit of red under the car.
Okay. As long as no one's watching, because you got the indicators on your stream, so if someone's watching the stream, they can see all that, I think. So he would know where to go. All right. Well, as long as there was a legit, then that was a great find.
That was a really great find. What a great way to close it out today.
Oh.
Team Quad. I don't know if we can hear Sour Power on the stream. Yeah, okay. Sour Power is announcing to the pilots right now that this was all in preparation for Team Quad and Seek. So next week, Jedi Wolf. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
looks
Jedi
like it
Wolf,
puts out.
get ready for Team Quad and Seek. I can't wait to see what that's like.
Well, and I just want to put it out there. We haven't done any of the events in here, but there are some very competent youth pilots, and in the game here there are a lot of drones. So Kid Legends, you guys are not just restricted to the 1S brushless in terms of computer simulation. There are lots of other drones that are more powerful and very accessible to these youth pilots. So maybe we'll start to explore that in the future too.
I wanted to just explain why I was laughing. Flyboy was in that car in the here, and he was pretending that he was driving his mom's car by positioning his drone. He's going to do it again. Here he goes. He's going into the car.
What's up, Luke?
You okay, Jedi Wolf? Okay. Flyboy is ordering all the kids into his car. He's going to drive them to school. Look at these pilots. Grade school kids driving to school. I mean, why wouldn't they? They're elite drone pilots. Fun. All right, this is how we do it on Wednesdays with the Kid Legends, grades 2 through 5, a series inspired by my friend here, Jason, and glad to have you here calling it with me today, Jason. This was really fun. Really nice insight into why these drones, especially at this age, fly with us.
Mm-hmm.
We do not have our usual Thursday night flights tomorrow, everybody. Tuning in and wondering about that, we do not have that. Tonight and tomorrow is Multi-GP STEM Challenge. So if you're interested in that, you can look that up, the Multi-GP STEM Challenge on their YouTube channel. We will be back on Friday with the college students, Collegiate Drone Sports Championships, College Fridays, coming up this Friday at 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So enjoy the rest of your St. Patrick's Day, everybody. We tend to be human, Jason Kasovic, for Sour Power, for my partner here walking around, making everything happen here at Ready Tech Go, Netizen01, and to all the pilots, you guys were awesome tonight. Thank you for flying and having a great time. We love doing this for you guys, and we will see you next Wednesday. Audience, we'll see you on Friday for the college students. See you then.
Take care.
Something to say to lovers turn to strangers, but they stay fools. I'll break the chains, take the pain to save you, baby. I've been high and low, all the feelings I won't show. It's better if I let you go. You'll be better off alone. Pretty little fears I got, second guessing every shot. I won't lie, no I won't lie. I'm free but now I'm lost. Freedom comes out